Greetings, my fellow Fannie and Freddie Mac voters. So, today is the day after the Trump announced that Fannie and Freddie Mac and Pulte announced that he has the mission to buy mortgage-backed securities because Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac have $200 billion cash on hand. What does that mean for us? And what does that mean for whole situation about Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac? Number one, it means that money that was allocated for senior preferred shares buyout or for junior preferred shares buyout or for capital requirements all goes there. That is on one side. On the other side, we have still the commitment, and it is announced again by Pulte, by Trump, that Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac will continue going to IPO. That means it is imminent. If they took the money that was put on aside for that, for those to say requirements or for those regulations to clean that up, that mean, and we still go to IPO, that means only one thing. That one thing is that senior preferred shares and junior preferred shares, FNMAS, FNMAT, FMCQ preferred shares of the Fannie Mae will be cancelled or paid at par. What means paid at par? That means that SPS, senior preferred shares, they have like a par value of $1,000. These 1 million shares, that is $1 billion. We have money like that in Fannie and Freddie Mac. On the other side, we have like around 1.2 billion preferred shares. Most of them have the par value of 0, and some of them have par value of 1, not stated value. I talk about par value. So that means most probably for that to pay off, the Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac need another $1 billion. So that is wiped out. And the people who own preferred shares will probably get $1 per share. So on the other side, capital requirements is 4%, 2%, 2.5%, but that is for the banks. It is not for the mortgage companies and for the lenders. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac is not a bank. It is a lender. And that requirement that was put like 4 and 2.5% by HERA, it is not for them. They just put it, like, and comply with that probably because that was the reason and excuse by Calabria to preserve the money in Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. Because they were undercapitalized, now they're overcapitalized. So that can be wiped out completely because they don't need money to have as a requirement. And what is also happening today is a big day, and we have the rise of the share for only 1%, even with the big news, and that is happening with because of the short sellers. If you look the movement of the share, we had like this morning couple of attacks. We call that short attacks. If you look, for example, like on a Schwab or some other platform, I usually go on Schwab because they have the like quote. And if you go on a ticker, you will be able to see the price of the share, and you will be able to see, for example, what is the volume of the share. And right now, for example, now it's 10:40, and you can see the volume of the share move very fast, and it is in the small lots. That is actually like short attack. They sell very fast a small amount of the shares, not with the idea to buy the shares or to sell them short, but actually to decrease the price, and that is market manipulation. And that is happening all day this morning, but they start working that and they stop, and probably like they go on in a waves. And right now, now it's 10:41. And I'm looking, it is happening right now. They're trying to here bid 100, like, and they just sell small lots. it is, and they sell lots fast. So hopefully the Pulte, Besant, Horwick, Trump, and Secretary Atkins will and Security Exchange Commission will take a look and do something about those short sellers, because they're messing the what the big guys, the Trump and Lutnick and Besant want to do. To sell the warrants, and they want to sell the warrants for more. They will sell the warrants for more only in case that they take and have the good and nice price of the common share. We all know that price of the share will be 50 or 100 or 200. No matter how much you calculate, it will be more than 50. But it is completely different. Do you sell the warrants, for example? Let's say they will go to Davos, and it is completely different. Do they want to take those warrants and sell to the guy in Davos for when the stock price is 10 or 11 or 50, and they want to sell it for when the stock price is 50? That's why this will happen. We have good news, but what needs is good action, and consider that Trump is in the game, and his man of action and the team around him is also like the hand-picked team. They will do it a lot. They will do it fast, so they have the good price of the stock before Davos. So overall, the short sellers are trying to do what they're trying to do. They're in a big position, but they cannot. You cannot fight the Fed. You cannot fight the tide. So that is the end of the story. I think one of the Roman emperors, he came when or no, it was the Greek. So or Persian, doesn't matter. One of the big emperors who was ordering everything to anybody, and whatever he was thinking, he said, and people would obey. He came to the shore of the sea and ordered his soldiers to enter into the water. But he didn't order to pull back. Soldiers entered, died. But he didn't order water to pull back, because you cannot fight the tide. Some stuff, even you're king, people will listen, but the water will not. And he knew that. So this is the same, this is the water that is coming our way. And even short sellers, they're playing there, sending the soldiers in the water. They cannot stop it. Stay well, my friends.